Welcome, my name is Marty Windle. I'm a P3 lecturer here at FTMS Singapore, FTMS Malaysia and FTMS Vietnam. Now I've just produced a short video today to help you in your preparation for the P3 exam. A lot of people say to me, Marty, how do I revise? How do I prepare for the P3 exam? Now many of you will have got study kits or study manuals such as the BPP manual. Now what I see a lot of students doing is they just simply read. They spend a lot of time and they just read for 1 hour or 2 hours. Then they close the book and they feel very happy with themselves. But that is probably the least effective way of revising and preparing for your P3 exam. What I'm going to give you are 5 steps you need to go through to prepare effectively for your P3 examination. Step 1. First step you've got to do is to revise a topic. Choose a topic and revise it. For P3, let's say you start off with Porter's 5 forces. So either look at your lecture notes on Porter's 5 forces or look at the BPP manual, read the chapter on Porter's 5 forces. Do some basic revision. If it's project management question, read the chapter, look at your lecture notes on project management. So the first thing you do some basic revision by looking at the manual or looking at your lecture notes. But that is only step 1. There are 4 other steps you need to revise your P3 effectively. Step 2, find a question. Find a question on that specific topic. So if you revise Porter's 5 forces, look for a question on Porter's 5 forces, such as Nesta. Nesta is a good practice question from the examiner on Porter's 5 forces. If you revise project management, look for a question on project management, either from the ACCA website or from relevant manuals or from a workbook that your lecturer has given you. Step 3 is perhaps the most important thing. Many students in the exam, they fail the exam because they have poor time management. Poor time management. So you need to practice the timing. The number of marks and timing is whatever the marks are times by 1.8 minutes. So a 10-mark question will be 18 minutes and a 15-mark question will be 27 minutes. Now what you do then is, I'm sure you've all got one. I'm sure you've all got one of these things here. This is your mobile phone. Now every mobile phone, they have a countdown function on your mobile phone. Before you engage that countdown function, turn off your phone. Put it in aircraft mode so you'll have no distractions. Set up a timing on your mobile phone, a countdown timing for 27 minutes for a 15-mark question, 18 minutes for a 10-mark question, 45 minutes for a 25-mark question. Program it into your phone, open the question, hit go, and start to write. Once your alarm goes off, you then stop writing. Now, step 4, what you do is take your answer and find the model answer. That could be the examiner's answer, or an answer that your lecturer has done, or an answer from one of the study or revision kits. Compare your answer to the examiner's answer or to the model answer. Now, don't be too disheartened when you look at the answer. Sometimes the examiner's answers are overly long and overly complicated and could never be achieved in the real exam. You've only got to get 50%. Let's not lose sight of that. So for a 10-mark question, you've only got to get 5 marks in the examination. So look at the examiner's answer, compare it to your answer. Did you think you did enough to pass? So this is an active way of revising. Rather than just reading, you're doing a question, you're comparing your answer to the examiner's answer, and you are practicing, most importantly, your time management. Step 5 is also a very important step. Go to the ACCA website. Under P3, you've got all the examiner's reports. You've got all the different examiner's reports. What you do is find the examiner's report for the question that you've just completed. In that examiner's report, the examiner will identify several things that students did wrong, highlight specific mistakes, highlight specific weaknesses that were made by the student. You may have made some mistakes similar to that yourself. By reading the examiner's report on that question, you find out what students did wrong, learn from students' mistakes, and learn to prevent them in the future. Those 5 steps are essential for being effectively prepared. So let me review them again. First of all, step 1, revise the basics, revise your core topic from your BPP manual or from a Kaplan manual or from any manual. Step 1, revise your basics from manual or lecture notes. Step 2, select a question on that topic. 3, set your timing up. Set your timer, set your countdown so you're practicing in exactly the right time. Step 4, compare your answer to the model answer. Find out what you didn't include, identify where you were lacking in your answer. And step 5, check out the examiner's report, look at what mistakes students made on that answer and try and avoid them in the future. My name is Marty Windle. I'll be doing revision this year in Singapore, in Malaysia, in Hanoi and in Saigon. So please come and see me on my revision course. We'll focus more on examination technique and try to target those tipped areas. Also, if you need any help, please look at my other videos and look at my website, Marty Windle Lecturer.